So Nibbles, J-Dawg back to answer some more goddamn questions. Today's are all printed out. I got Yasin Abdullah that we didn't get to yesterday. He's got 5 goddamn questions in here. Knock him out. And then I printed out some from 2 videos next in line. If I get time, and I've been saying this for a while, I'm going to try to select questions from videos until I get 1 week out. Don't hold me fucking to it. I knocked out 2 videos today that are on these pages. I don't know if we're going to get to all of them, though. Video online, which I think I'm still 2 to 3 weeks, I think it is, that I'm out. But I want to get it to a 1 week mark behind. That way I'm kind of a little bit more current in the goddamn questions. I don't want to get too fucking far ahead just in case I get to a video and there's dick to answer on it and I got to skip the next video online. That's kind of happened once or twice. Again, I'd rather too much content than not enough. But I don't want to be stupid behind where I'm. It's getting to the point where I was like 1 month up behind answering questions. It's getting a little fucking dumb. So anyways, no further ado, Yasin Abdullah back in the fucking hizzles. Here are a new set of questions / comments for the Devils and the Push Chapel Deathcore versions. Yep. There's definitely some of them fucking watching the vids, which is fine by me. Watch, get views, leave comments, and get educated, goddammit. Because Tweakcore don't belong in fucking death metal. Number 1. Speaking of festivals, Metal Immortal Festival 3 is here in Pittsburgh in September. It is a 1-day affair, and Deb from Lady B sets the whole thing up. Yep. Fully aware of it. I found out about when Deb set it up. She told Lindsay, her and Lindsay talk. I mean, they're not like best friends, but, kind of friends. So she informed Lindsay, and Lindsay informed me, and we will be going to that. This year, Midnight and Hyrax are headlining. Yeah, I'm hoping to interview Caton from Hyrax. I've met Caton twice. Very, very cool guy, and I would love to interview him. Pretty sure he'd say yes, unless he's too fucking busy. But he's an extremely friendly guy. I know that. I know I have a hell of a lot better shot at getting him than I did fucking John Gallagher or Fetus. That's for goddamn sure. But that's the plan. My main plan is to go out there and get an interview with Caton, and if anybody else, we'll see. I mean, I would even do it with people like Deb from Lady Beast, Clarissa from fucking Vicious Blade. I asked her at the when I did Corpse Grinder. I asked her, I was like, hey, if you want to do it after I'm done with Corpse Grinder, we can. But the Corpse Grinder ran so long now, I talked to him that it didn't go through. It's just the only thing with the Lady Beast and the Vicious Blade is, I think, but I'm pretty good at coming up with shit off the top of my head. It's not like I'm some long-time die-hard fan. I liked both bands. Lady Beast, I actually own a couple releases by, and I enjoy them. Like them, don't love them. It's just a good, female-fronted band that's, pretty much Iron Maiden worship heavy metal. But it's not like I have, like, these nostalgic questions like it's Immolation or something I've been listening to since I was a kid. So it might be a little bit harder, but I think I'll just treat it as a conversation. Just like I'm just, shooting the shit. I mean, I've talked to her several times. I think it'd be kind of cool. Because, like I said, it is a band I enjoy, but it's just like I can't sit there and name me 5 Lady B songs, J-Dawg. No, I can't do that. I'll be completely honest. Vicious Blade, I don't even own anything by them because everything's on goddamn cassette. But I did YouTube it, especially because when Clarissa sent me a fucking t-shirt, sent me and Lindsay a shirt. So I was like, I can't be wearing no goddamn shirt if it's fucking Tweakcore fucking canoe shit. And I got to at least hear it and say I like it. Otherwise, maybe I just wear it as like support and be like, when someone asks them, friends band, but I don't really like them. Because I'll tell you if that's the case too. I have a couple of those. But sometimes if it's like a buddy and it's like it's respectable, then I don't mind wearing it just for support. And if it's a nice shirt. But if it's some fucking complete embarrassing canoe ass fucking sideways cap bullshit ass Chelsea grin fucking garbage, friends or not, bro, I'm not wearing that. Fucking, I got stand real fucking hold. No way. It's everything I stand against. So I'd even do interviews with them too. Shit, maybe Dawn of the Dead Athenar. Although Athenar, he's not the fucking. He doesn't really like doing interviews at shows. He says it fucks with his voice. Whatever. I'll ask him. It's probably be a goddamn no. But we'll see what happens. But the main one would be Caton because that's going to be the. It's not like I see him every goddamn week. Last time I saw him was in whatever Hyrax played MDF. I think it was 2017. Deceased and Unslayer were both in the bill. Yep. Oh yeah, Deceased played too. So yeah, it's always fun. I mean, I always like watching Deceased. It's always fun hanging out with King. Deceased and Unslayer were on the bill at one point, but it looks like they dropped off. Oh, both dropped off? Okay, well I guess I'm not hanging out with King or Unslayer. Nonetheless, I mean, regardless, I'm going. So there you go. I went to the first installment and saw Razor. It was a fucking great show. Yeah, I heard that. That was her. Yeah, just this last year was it? This is our second one, right? Oh, it's Festival 3. He says. Would you consider coming over to Ven? I think Eric is going to Ven. We'll be helping out. I'll just be hanging out at the stand, fucking letting Easy E and fucking Hellcat do the work and just hanging out with you guys. So, yeah, send, fucking come on up, say hi, and don't be a fucking pussy. Um, don't be a goddamn weirdo either. That Grant, I don't get the vibe you would be fucking, but again, like some people like it's only happened to me maybe 3, 4, 5 times where I had somebody completely slobbering all over me, fucking like a goddamn dog with their goddamn tongue up my asshole. You're not a dog. You get your fucking tongue out my ass, man. I'm just a regular dude. Just just hang out and talk to me like a normal person. Not meeting Arnold Schwarzenegger, just some regular fucking jackass that listens to goddamn metal just so up and has a fucking silly ass YouTube channel. It's the most half-assed one on fucking, well, quality wise, half-assed on the tube. But goddamn it, consists as a motherfucker, right? So yeah, be there. Come on up. 2, you mentioned Vicious Blade recently. Just mentioned it up there too. They are probably one of the best bands in the burg right now. Yeah, when I listened on YouTube, I think they had just what 2 demos, or they considered just EPs. EPs or demos. I enjoyed them. I saw them a few weeks ago when they kicked ass. Their latest EP is definitely on vinyl. Oh, is it on vinyl? Okay, then I'll pick that up. They didn't come in through Hell's, and I didn't see them, but I would pick up a vinyl for sure. I got my record signed by the band. The venue was a newish place called the Shred Shed. That sounds familiar. I have heard of that. It is run by a few people, including Metal Mary, the bass player for Dercada. Yeah, I've met Mary. I don't know her, and I highly doubt she knows who the fuck I am, but I have met her once or twice. I've met all the girls in Dercada at least at one point. The one I've met for the longest was Sharon. Uh, Long story short, it was at I think it was the Buffalo Fest in 2010 or so. Me, Eric, and Don of the Dead rode up together. It was the year Cam Lee played. It was just called Cam Lee and Sam Biles of Hideous Manglius. Hideous Manglius, anybody that knows me, I'm a huge fucking Hideous Manglius fan. We were supposed to do the one and only album on vinyl, but Biles, see this, Sam, I don't know what the fuck, man. He dropped the goddamn ball. He wanted to lay it out, right? We were going to do a CDLP. He did the layout for it, and he sends me the layout for it. It's all done. And the photos in there, dude, he puts like goddamn vacation photos on them. Dude, he's at a Holiday Inn in the pool, fucking with the toast and the beer. I'm like, bro, I said, bro, I can't use these. Because the front cover is just all the members are covered in blood and shit. I'm like, this just looks silly. And he was cool, but I said, yeah, no problem, dude. I'll relay it out with just different photos. This is literally like, fuck, I mean, 12, 13 years ago. And then I bumped into him maybe 4 years ago or so. It was at a Nunslaughter. I think it was a Nunslaughter Acid show. I know it was at No Class, packed to the gills. And I said, Sam, what's going on, man? I busted his balls a little bit, so he knows I fucking nudge him. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, I'm still up for doing it. Yeah, bro. But I'm not his daddy. I'm not gonna sit there and hand him down. But if somebody forwards this to him and he sees this, yeah, Sam, I'm still up for it. I mean, I love Hideous fucking Manglius. That's the only time I saw him close to it, but it was just called Sam Biles. And what else they did was sing Hideous Manglius stuff. One of the main things I love about Hideous Manglius, other than being just catchy, brutal death metal, but it's kind of like the riffs are like punk, basically, in a lot of places, is Sam's voice is just so fucking powerful. It's kind of like a similar to like Frank Mullen with that fucking power and lowness, but doesn't sound like Frank Mullen. That's the best way I can describe it. So he was a big part of what I really liked about that band a lot. But it was the year they played. Cam Lee, and I'm almost positive it was just called Cam Lee. Insanity played. That was fucking awesome. It's the only time I've seen Insanity. Forget who. Oh, Dracada played. And anyways, so we shared a room. It was me, Eric, me, Eric, Don. I think a couple of the Dream Death guys, and then Sharon from Dracada. We all shared a room. Now I guarantee she doesn't remember who the fuck I am. But met her for a pretty decent amount of time, and I met her a couple times since, but she's the one I know the fucking best. But I met them all at one point. But she's the one I'm most familiar with. Number 3, I agree that if you're in a death metal band, you can't be thanking God in the liner notes. Dude, yeah, I know. I thought that, again, common sense shit. Even if you believe in that fucking phony, baloney ass nonsense, it should just be kind of a given, like, I'm putting this stuff out that it's not really that accepted, that, like, let's just leave it out. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like, an Obituary was the first one to do it. When they did Belituary on the Back from the Dead album, full disclosure, I've said it a million times, I like the Back from the Dead album. I just thought that last track was silly. It was like, even if they like rap and shit, I understand people like other styles of music. I like some songs that are completely non-metal, other styles of music too. Doesn't seem like I like full records by stuff, but I can appreciate a song here or there of just complete, just totally styles different of music. I get that. But it wouldn't be like, for example, granted, maybe he hasn't done it yet. Raw Sewage says he fucking loves Britney Spears, right? I don't think he's going to be pulling a pop song like Britney Spears on the next Ghoul or Impaled. You know what I mean? You just kind of leave it at home because you're like, even if I like it, it'd be fun or it'd be funny. Granted, Exhumed did it with Madonna, but he even said it was just fucking for fun. That's why it technically wasn't released. It just got released in that triple disc, Matters of Splatter, Platters of Splatter, or whatever. The triple disc, which got all the demos, EPs, and everything. Really, really cool fucking release. Highly recommend go again. There's a box set too of it too, a vinyl box set. That was just as a fucking goof. Obituary should have known better. Even if they're like into rap, I want to experiment. It's like, dude, this is not going to go well for you. It's just going to get like, just if it's not the same scene, just don't fucking do it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's just, it should be common sense that you just don't be mentioning that fucking POS faster in the sky in liner notes. Just keep it to yourself under the goddamn table. Anything that need to be explained. That's some Bible thumping poser shit. Yep. I'm pretty sure Cam Lee pulled the same thing. Yeah, he did, didn't he? He didn't do it from beyond. Now, Grant, I didn't never really pay attention or realize that, but it was Dom that told me that. And it's funny because he said I don't know if it was the very first time he met Cam, but I think it was the first time he met Cam. So this might have been the 80s or early 90s. Well, it probably had been the 90s if you called him out if it was from beyond. Yeah, dude, what was that thinking God in the guest list? He did say he asked him. I guess Cam said something like, oh, you know, I don't know, I was with my girlfriend, had to put it there. Granted, you know, Cam for me gets kind of a pass because he's a fucking death metal legend. But again, it's like even if he believes in God and shit like that. Again, I don't have a problem with anybody. I have no problem with what anybody believes in. Just keep it to your fucking self. You know what I'm saying? But the whole Satanism and shit like that fits death metal because it's supposed to be scary and evil and dark and extreme, right? That's why, hence the topics talked about it. But if you have different beliefs that are completely like opposite of what the lyrical content or what this extreme style of music is, that's fine. I don't dislike the person or something. As long as you're not ramming it down people's throat like Christians do, keep it to yourself. Like that isn't like, for example, I think he gets good points. Isn't Tom Araya from isn't he a Christian? I didn't know for years. So he did a good damn job. Unless there's other albums that you think of God. I don't think he thinks God showed no mercy or something. At least I didn't catch it. Granted, I don't think I've ever read the liner notes and shit top to bottom. And I only like the first three goddamn records. But I don't recall seeing that. I'm sure I would have heard about that now. But the lyrics and shit you would never guess. It's kind of like what he does is, again, I've said it a million times, where these guys are racist or they like pepperoni on their pizza instead of sausage. Well, God, dude, he doesn't like Cocoa Pebbles. He likes Fruity Pebbles. I don't give a fuck what these guys are doing on their own personal time. Again, if I met every single one of these guys that are bands I like, I bet you any money, 70% of them I wouldn't even like on a fucking personal level. Not because there's anything bad about them or I'm better, they're worse. It's just we probably just want to jive. They're probably just in a lot of shit where I'm not. They probably think bodybuilding is the gayest thing on earth. I probably like the fat ball game. Fair enough. We just want to jive. That's all. But I like their music and I like their art form. So he's into God. That's fine. Just keep it out of the goddamn fucking. Just keep it out of the tunes. That's all I got to say. Goddamn it. Keep it metal or don't put it in there. That's the way I see it. Number 4, on the subject of celebrities wearing metal shirts, Kevin Bacon was mentioned on this channel a while ago because he was photographed in an Immolation shirt. He was actually wearing an Immolation shirt. That's pretty fucking funny. I heard he did wear a metal shirt, but I'm thinking Slayer, Metallica. Now I'm gonna go on a limb. If I first off, I like some Kevin Bacon movies. I think the first Tremors movie is fucking great. I like that. Was it Hollow Man too? Is it Hollow Man when he's all invisible? Can't say I know a ton of Kevin Bacon movies, but those are the first two popped in my mind. And I thoroughly enjoyed those. I'm sure he's got some other good ones. Oh, I liked him when he played in the X-Men movie. He played with the Sebastian guy, the X-Men First Class. Did a good job in that. So he's got good shit. I'm not like a Kevin Bacon fanatical, short for fan for short, but I don't dislike him either. As opposed to fucking like when I hear like Tom Cruise or something, I'm like, oh God, I don't even want to watch it. Just that guy just annoys me. Leonardo DiCaprio, he's another one. Oh God, he's in it. Not even interested. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's just gives me the fucking heebie-jeebies. I was like, just want to slap him. You know what I mean? So guys like that, it's almost kind of a no-go. Not guaranteed I won't watch it, but I'm extremely turned off. But if I hear Bacon's in it, I'm like, oh, okay, he had a few good movies under his belt. What's this all about? And if it sounds like a good movie, I'll check it out. So I'm definitely not anti-Bacon. But if I was Vegas was taking bets, I'm pretty sure that motherfucker's never heard "Nail to Gold," "Into Everlasting Fire," "Once Ordained," "No Jesus, No Beast," or any goddamn fucking Immolation songs. And if he's heard them, it's because somebody in his surroundings put it on. But again, if I had fucking any of the albums on and I put it on, forget naming the album and songs. If I said, Kevin, who are we listening to? I would be shocked if he said Immolation. If I was playing in the fucking Hell Shop, packing goddamn orders, and Kevin Bacon so happened to walk in and grab that, never in a million years would fucking happen, but just say it did. It's already on the player. Yo, Kevin, hey, what's up, brah brah? Want to buy some goddamn tunes? Fuck yeah, hey, want to fist bump in a photo? Hey, Kevin. Hey, yeah, what's up, J-Dawg? Who are we listening to right now? I don't know, man, this is some pretty crazy sounding shit. I'm not really down with this. I'd expect his answer to be something along those lines. I could be wrong. If he's fucking jamming goddamn Dawn of Possession, owns the Rigor Mortis demos, then fuck me dead. I stand corrected. But I'm just saying, I'd be very shocked. Very fucking shocked. Don't know if he is really a fan. Again, me neither, but I doubt it. But his son, Travis Bacon, plays in a hardcore punk grind band called Terror Level Red. Oh, yeah? Never heard of him, and I didn't know that. Kind of cool, though. I'll give him that. I randomly picked up the record for like $2, and it was pretty good. Terror Level Red, huh? Yeah, never heard of it, but I'll keep it in the back of my mind. Didn't realize the connection until a few months ago when I spun it and looked the band up. So that's probably he's just wearing an Immolation shirt, probably to support his son. But granted, that's not really supporting his son, but I don't know. Who knows why? Maybe his son listens to that stuff, likes Immolation, Suffocation, shit like that, and he got it to him as like a gag gift. Oh, Dad, it'd be hilarious seeing you wear this band. Immolation, this is one of the greatest death metal bands. Oh, is that screaming demon shit? Oh yeah, Dad, they're great, but man, because he's a public figure. But if you wear it, Dad, it'd be so hilarious. I'd be willing to bet $1,000 that the reason he was wearing the shirt was something along that storyline I gave. Maybe not spot on verbatim, but if you're to get the backstory, I bet you that was 80% similar to what I fucking just said. I'd put $1,000 on that. It ain't because you asked Kevin, so why were you wearing an Immolation shirt? Oh man, bro, been listening since the fucking demos. Fuck me dead, dude. I liked them on the Rigor Mortis Peace Through Tyranny demo before Ross Dawn was singing for them. Man, when Dawn of Possession came out, goddamn, that was one of the greatest goddamn death metal records. Still holds up. And goddamn, I gotta fucking say, every album is all killer, no filler. Not a dud in the goddamn catalog. That last album, I must say, Noose of Thorns, banger. That was my favorite track. I'm not expecting the answer to be something along those lines of those. I'd be fucking dumbfound shocked if it was. So, number 5, any upcoming shows you are going to? Yes. Upcoming, when I say upcoming, is just shit that I know about over the next 5 months or whatever. In no particular order. I'm just going to go. I know Profanatica's in July. At No Class, I'll definitely be at that. I think that might be the next one, actually. No, actually, I think July 2nd is American Werewolves. I should be at that. I'm kind of pissed it's on a Sunday, but I love American Werewolves. Non-metal band for you guys there. It's like Misfits worship type stuff, but it's a horror punk band. I've always loved American Werewolves from Ohio area. The land. Should be at that. Profanatic, I'll definitely be at it. I'm hoping to interview Paul Lenny. Chase asked Lenny if I can interview him too, and Lenny said, yeah, he said he's up for it. So look out for Paul Lenny interview. And again, if you don't get it, it means he dicked me, but he said yes. We told Chase yes. So, and I don't see why he won it. Mortician in September. Apartment 213 is playing Class. Think who the fuck's calling this goddamn phone? Don't call this goddamn suck a fucking dick. Goddamn train of thought. Oh, goddamn it. Apartment 213. Going to that. No Class. It's on a Friday, sometime in I think July or August. What the fuck else is there coming up? The fest you mentioned in Pittsburgh there, the fucking Lady Beast Hyrax, going to that. The Metal Festival, Hell Festival, whatever the fuck it is. I think it's Hell Festival in Indianapolis, Indiana. It's Profanatica, Mortician, Deceased. I think Lady Beach might be playing that too, actually. And a bunch of other bands. I'm going to that. Hell should be vending at that too. Eric says he's vending, and yeah, we're going. I think that might be it. That I can. I'm sure there's. I'm sure I'm forgetting something. But there's nothing like big coming up like Cannibal Corpse or anything like that. Cannibal Corpse, Suffocation, Immolation, Incantation, the bigger bands, Malevolent Creation. I mean, there's nothing like coming up, at least that I'm worried about. Like nobody on tour, not, a Dark Funeral tour, a Marduk tour, any of that nature. There's nothing I'm aware of, like even up to like January and shit. Nothing I've heard about, unless you guys know, like who's like a big band, one of the bigger tier guys that are death metal, black metal, whatever, that are touring. As they're a Cleveland show. So I was looking, I was like, I don't see anything for the remainder of the year. So yeah, so if there's something that I'm unaware of, then that could pop up too. And I'm sure probably something smaller will probably pop up in the meantime too. Those are the ones I know of off the top of my head. So they're the next, up to September. It seems like I don't know of anything out past September that I'm going to, that I'm aware of anyways. So yeah, up to September, I know there's good, 5-6 shows that will definitely be attending. So that's what I'll be at. Couch questions, you know what we're going to do. But the Godbots going to end the morning. Later, goddammit.